Panigrahi, the Marxist. He was a leading member of the Communist Party in Odisha in the 1930s. He died very young. He died in 1943. The depth of feudal, class, gender, and ethnic exploitation. So the point of attack is the assault on the wife. Guinea has lost land. Several attacks on this landlord have not succeeded, and so on. It's a tribal woman, a tribal family whose land has been alienated by the land. Therefore, this is a moment of cumulative aggression on the humanity of the human, the class, ethnic, caste, gender, oppression, cumulative oppression. This is the moment he chooses to attack. That is when the oppressor, Govinda Sardar, is noticed. So Guinea arrives when Sardar is attempting to rape. And Guinea is the famous sharpshooter of the whole area. So that is a description about the arrow, the bow and arrow, sharpshooting capacity, the skill that Guinea has. So the sharpshooter Guinea who always carried his bow and arrows, arrives. Sensing the arrival of Guinea, Govinda Sarkar makes a quick exit in his vehicle. Guinea shoots an arrow to puncture the wheel of the jeep, and then quickly shoots another straight into the neck of the tormentor. That's a beautiful description of this line in the story by people. Then he runs, the jeep of course comes to a halt. Then he runs, then he reaches the jeep and separates the head with his axe. The axe that he usually, that is a beautiful word in Odia, is something like an axe that he usually carries, which he uses when he hunts other animals. Now, therefore, how the cumulative structural oppression, which is actually visible in practice, is the moment of this final assault, the killing of the landlord. Third, how does the state treat him? The state, of course, the state system treats him as a dangerous modern. The trial reveals the character of the state very clearly as a coercive organization, protecting the system of feudal, ethnic, patriarchal domination and social oppression. So that is the story. I don't think we need to say more about the message of the story. Certainly it was not the innocent trial. I think this is Guinea who has seen what has happened to Thapat Singh, who has seen what this Sardar has done before, alienating tribal land and so on. And he hits at this moment. Some people have also used this story to talk about individual terrorism. I'm afraid that is also equally faulty. You see the whole process, the context, and it's not an individual assassination. it's part of a struggle, which is, and this is a high moment of that struggle. Therefore, to interpret it as a statement of tribal innocence on the one hand and individual terrorism on the other is not convincing at all. In my view, it has the potency of presenting some of the basic elements of revolutionary violence. Thus, the Ghinwa-Santhal thesis on the place of violence in people's movements does put violence as a part of the broader political movement against structure of oppression. As a last resort, and never causing violence against ordinary people, it is asserted to by those who love humanity and nature, and to continue the Pankaj Dutt thesis, R.S. Rao thesis, that this is when the tribal is losing the right to self, the knowledge, the culture, the material resources, and the labor power, and therefore it's resorted to by those who love humanity and nature, as Ghinwa-Santhal did, and who seek peace by fighting for justice. Bhagwati Panigrahi told us why oppressed people resort to violence. The rulers and democratic forces must understand that context. Unless structural violence ceases and nature of state is transformed, and the voice of resistance by the people is heard and acted upon, the Ghinwa-Santhal voice will continue to resound before us. Thank you very much.